YouTube. Today I am going to do an unboxing with a difference. My channel generally isn't about unboxing. In fact, I don't think I've ever done an unboxing before. But today my unboxing is my preferred drone, my DJI Phantom 4 Pro. It's basically been back to the Netherlands for repair. It wasn't crash damage, it was basically a gimbal. The gimbal went all wobbly, and the last thing you want is a wobbly gimbal. It pretty much made taking photos and video impossible. So it went back on the DJI refresh program, which when I bought the drone we took it out, and in theory if you crashed your drone up to twice in the 12 months you'd get a replacement. Didn't quite turn out to be free, but if you read the small print it doesn't. So you're basically paying for a warranty, and then if disaster happens and you crash your drone, as long as you can get the parts back, if you crash it into the sea you're stuffed, but if you can get the parts back, no matter how damaged, you can send it back, and for a small fee they will send you a brand new one. Now mine went back because of the gimbal error. It had a few marks and scrapes on it. Again, no crash damage, just where it might have toppled over on landing. And the controller, I had dropped the controller, and that was cracked. It worked fine, but it was cracked. So I'm unboxing the returned DJI. I am expecting inside this box the original Phantom 4 packaging, the original Phantom 4 polystyrene carry box, the drone itself without batteries, without props, and the controller. So all I'm expecting is the drone itself and the controller. So we will open the box and see what comes back. The reason I'm doing this is because online, let's just say DJI service or customer care isn't always reported to be at its best, and I've seen photos of drones that have come back a little worse for wear, actually worse than what they went. So let's see. You will see what I see as I open it. So anyway, going back to the drone itself, I sent it off just before Christmas and it came back today. It actually arrived back on the Isle of Man yesterday, but I missed the delivery, so I've just been to collect it now today. So it's been out of my hands for about 3 weeks. Now, we posted it while we were in England, so it didn't have a delay getting across the Irish Sea, which we are prone to have that issue on the Isle of Man, but it came all the way back to the Isle of Man, so it was delayed because of all the bad weather we've been having, wind and such like, with delays to the boats and what have you. Now the tracking was superb. It went via UPS and I could track it all the way. I knew at every point where it had been scanned. Once it got to DJI, then I could track it in their system and I could track it all the way back. So from that point of view, the tracking, the sending off was no issues whatsoever. So let's see what we've got in the box. Right. We have got an original proper box, which is a good sign to start with. So there is the drone box. That's how it would come brand new. Bit of sellotape. So it is a reused box. Whether it was my original box, I'm not sure, but it's a box all the same. That sellotape wasn't actually doing anything. So again, it's come back in the correct polystyrene container, which which again is great. I've got the invoice inside the box, which shows me everything that would have been repaired if I'd chosen that, but because I had refresh, I chose to have a replacement drone. So now for the all important, it does feel light, so I'm pretty certain they haven't accidentally left me some new batteries. And inside the box is exactly as I was expecting. I would have kind of expected the caps to be on the top of the motors. So there is the drone itself. It's got my original gimbal protector because I had broken that, and surprisingly they haven't replaced that. All the scrapes around the case are gone. It does look new. It's got stickers still on it. It's got stickers protecting the sensors. So to all intents and purposes, it does actually look like potentially a new drone, which is of course what I was expecting. Absolutely no damage to the legs. If I take the gimbal cover off, that all looks new. I could quickly put a battery in because I have actually got charged batteries. So I will put a battery in, like so, and I will start it up and see if the gimbal self-rights. Making all the right noises. Obviously I'm going to check the firmware later on. I'll be doing some test flights, maybe not today because it's still windy, but in all intents and purposes the gimbal is now doing what it should be doing. So it's self-centering, so if I move, it's centering again. If I move, it's centering again. So, and as you can see, if I tilt the drone, the gimbal is staying exactly where it should, not moving with the tilt. It's actually staying centered. So from right now, the drone itself looks exactly as it should. The other bit was my controller, which, as I said, I had dropped, and I'd actually split the case. The controller is not protected under refresh in the same way as the drone itself. So whereas the drone, I've received a brand new drone back. I don't know where I've put my gimbal. There it is. So I will put the gimbal back as it should be. It's a little bit fiddly, even more so with the protector actually being slightly broken. There we go, gimbal protector back on, so now nothing can move. Going back to the controller I dropped, it needed a new case, and I'd actually lost one of these, the joystick. This twists off the top bit and you can make them higher or lower. I'd actually lost one of those, so they've replaced that, and the case itself, absolutely no damage to it now whatsoever. I'd dropped it and cracked the bottom case. Actually, I was taking it out of the car, my own fault, but in all intents and purposes it's got protection back on the glass area. So and it's got new, I think it's had a new phone carrier as well. So looking at it in basic terms, I'm going to obviously charge everything up, but it looks, without flying it yet, but booting it up, I suppose I could see if the controller boots up, which has done, no problem at all. I'll switch that back off. So at the moment I'm saying it looks like a thumbs up to DJI and their Care Refresh program. On a side note, I got notification yesterday from YouTube that they're changing their policy, in that now people that monetize their videos, to monetize they need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewings over the last year. Now over the last year my viewings for my videos are way in excess of 4,000. They're actually somewhere around 6,500, 7,000, so I haven't got an issue there. As of last night, or when I got the notification, my channel had 465 loyal supporters or subscribers, so I needed another 535 by the 20th of February. As we stand today, thanks to all my fans on my Facebook page, Isle of Man by Drone, I'm now on, looking at my computer screen, 678 subscribers. Need another 322 subscribers in what is just under a month. So if you're viewing this, check back through my other videos. I do rather eclectic channel. It's not one subject. There is a lot of drone flying videos from around the Isle of Man. There's a lot of motorcycle rides around the Isle of Man on various motorcycles, my GSXRs or my Harley. So yeah, check it out. If you like what you see, then please click the subscribe button. It'd be appreciated. I do occasionally have competitions and giveaways, usually memorabilia from around the Isle of Man. It could be related to the TT. There are TT videos on my channel as well, from the bike racing at TT in May and June. So it's quite a successful channel, but the problem I've got is I just don't have the subscriber base at the moment. Viewings, not a problem whatsoever. What I make, people enjoy watching, so from that point of view I'm happy. And for me, the whole YouTube thing it's a matter of principle. I don't think the smaller channels should be punished so that YouTube can pay the bigger channels more money. And I'll be absolutely open, I make probably somewhere around $6 a month on my YouTube channel. So it's not like I'm worried about losing money. I'm not in the slightest. It is absolutely purely down to the principle of the situation, that they're forcing this on the smaller channels, which by all accounts actually affects 99% of their channels. So all they're worried about is 1% of their channel base, and these are the big players that are earning millions and millions and millions. So if you do subscribe, fantastic. If you don't, then that's absolutely your choice. Thanks for watching this. I will now go away and edit it, which will probably take me another couple of hours. So yeah, DJI Phantom 4 Pro returned, apparently fully repaired or fully replaced, so I'm happy. It will now go with my other drones, my Mavic, my Spark and my Unique Breeze. But this is my drone of choice. This is the one with a miles better quality camera. It is the one that helps me produce fantastic 360s from around the Isle of Man, and hopefully good video. So thank you very much, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you soon. And hopefully the next video might be a review of some of my drones, and to show the good and bad points. Thank you very much.